Andy Pettitte is the leader in postseason wins, postseason innings, and for another World Baseball Classic, he'll be serving as the pitching coach for Team USA, of course, managed by our own Mark DeRosa. And Andy Pettitte, the pride of Deer Park High School outside of Houston, joins us here on MLB Central. Andy, congratulations. Before we get to World Baseball Classic, I understand that you had some problems with DeRosa, the driver. Not the manager, but DeRosa, the driver. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a little bit. I don't feel like I'm that big of an A personality, but it was just I needed to take control of that situation. So last World Baseball Classic, he's the skipper. I just chauffeured him around. I told him just to sit there, relax, think about it, what he's going to do during the game, the score, the lineup card, stuff like that. And I just wanted to take that off his plate, and it made me feel a lot better to be able to just take control of the driving situation where we were going.
Truth be told, I was having a conversation with some guys in the back while I was driving, and someone pulled out. We were not close to wrecking, but he was in the passenger, and he said, "That's it for you." And I never drove the rental car again.
Andy, we have known DeRosa for 10 years, and he talks about very few people the way he talks about you. That you're a brother for life. What was your reaction to coming back to Team USA?
Oh, so excited. I mean, like DeRosa just said, I mean, we got together, we hit it off. I'd never met DeRosa before until this last time. And he's a brother for life also. I mean, just getting involved in this with him, the ups and the downs of it. It wasn't very long. It was a month or so, but we just had a blast. And when Paul called me and DeRosa had told me that he wanted me to be back, just so excited. I never got a chance to wear the uniform, the USA uniform, when I played. It just didn't work out. And so to be able to do this that last time and to come so close to winning that thing, we're just itching to try to have another opportunity to do it. So just super excited to have another chance.
Hey, Andy, kind of just seeing your presence on the mound, facing you as a New York Yankee, and then watching you the way you were a pitching coach and how you were constantly, you couldn't relax. You were moving back and forth, and all the postseason history that you've had and the success you've had. Were you like that in the Yankee run, like under the tunnel, like can't sit still? Because you're in it, man. From the time that first pitch is thrown until the last out's made, you are on.
Yeah, I think as a coach, it's completely different. I really do. As quickly as we could, we built relationships up with the guys on the teams, the pitchers that we had. We put together a plan how to get guys out and how to attack the opponents. And then so really and truly, and I see myself doing it even with our Yankee starters now. I work with the Yankees. I'm in it. I'm in it with them. I'm out there pitching. I'm thinking about what the next pitch should be. I'm watching the swings, and it's so much easier to see it when you're watching it instead of when you're doing it. So really and truly, I feel like I'm completely different than I was when I performed. When I performed, especially later in my career, I was a little crazy earlier in my career, but I would go in, I would try to relax, I would try to conserve my energy, I would try to conserve my emotional energy in between innings. And, get prepared for each inning that I had to go out there and just work, especially during the postseason. So definitely a little bit more intense as a coach, for sure.
Andy, as a pitcher, you go to spring training end of January, beginning of February. You're now with the WBC, it's a playoff game March 5th. How do you change or alter your preparation to be at your best?
Yeah, so that's extremely tough, right? The guys that are going to be part of this will probably need to get going a tad bit early. But we try to keep it, as simple as it is, even though it's not that simple, especially in the big games and big moments where you have a tendency to overthrow. But what I would stress to them, and what we'll continue to stress to them, is anytime you get too amped up, anytime you try to overthrow, whether it's in October or whether it's in March, it's not going to be a great result. So my message is always going to be, look, stay within yourself. Don't try to force something. I wouldn't want you to force anything October, and I sure in the heck don't want you to force anything, in spring training when we're trying to do this kind of competition. I felt like it was a little bit easier probably for the relievers to get going a little bit than our starters. But, I mean, excited to see what kind of team we can put together. But that would be my message to the guys is, look, the adrenaline is going to flow, and it's just like anything else. Whoever can control their emotions and make quality pitches and execute pitches is who's going to be successful. And we'll just have to continue to preach that to them, as we're going through this tournament.
What were your takeaways from the first experience that you'll try to apply to this next World Baseball Classic?
Well, I'm sure, DeRosa, giving you guys a lot of information, a lot of insight of what we kind of walked through. Hopefully the pitching situation, I didn't have a chance really to talk to DeRosa. I know that he had mentioned to me that there might be some few things that they were looking to do differently or whatever. But you'll have to build the team, a little bit differently, I feel like, as far as the pitchers, what they're able to do, the pitchers, how many days off they need to have before they pitch again. Stuff like that is stuff that we really didn't understand or really didn't know how it would work out with our staff last time. For me, that would be the biggest thing, is just trying to figure out exactly the players that we need and what they can do, who might be able to give you 2 ups instead of just 1 up. Players like that will probably become, I think, extremely important. But that's all stuff that, that obviously we'll start talking about, I'm sure, as we try to start putting this team together.
And that's why we want another crack at it. Because, I felt like we took it as far as we could take it, losing to Japan 3-2 in that final game. If we score a couple more runs, we walk away with the trophy. But it was a grind, and Andy knows this. He was up till 3 in the morning with us most nights, trying to figure out how we're going to piece these innings together. Yeah. So we do, and I agree with you, Andy, wholeheartedly. The roster's got to be attacked differently. So it's up to you to start calling the monsters around.
There you go. I mean, so there you go, Andy. Get the phone out, get your check your contacts, and start calling.
Oh, man, that's right. I mean, we're looking so forward to it. It's so awesome.
Hey, Andy, kind of flipping the script a little bit. Max Fried looked darn good in Detroit. You've been working with him. He's got to step up with Cole being down.
Yeah, he does. And again, same kind of message, right? Like, you can only do what you can do. This guy has just come in New York and fit right in. He's already made a few adjustments already that have just been unbelievable for him. And he wants it. He wants to be in New York. He wants to win a championship there. And you have to embrace New York. It's a different animal. Anybody that's played there knows that. And it has been extremely, extremely fun and exciting getting to know him and getting to just see him work already early in this year, and looking forward to watching him have a monster year for us.
Well, I can't wait to see you, bud.
Andy, congratulations. I know USA Baseball fans are thrilled to see this collection of coaches. Can't wait to see what the roster looks like. You spent time in Houston wearing an Astros uniform, where you're going to be back in Houston, but this time with Team USA across your chest when the World Baseball Classic gets going. So congratulations.
Wait, hold on.
We need to know what he has for breakfast.
We need to know what you had for breakfast.
Yeah, good point.
I didn't have breakfast this morning. I got a little workout in, and I just had a protein shake.
What kind of protein shake? Take us through it.
Just a chocolate protein shake. I put a little banana, put a little almond in there. As I'm getting older, regular milk kind of hurts my stomach. I mean, come on.
Hey, I'm lactose intolerant, Andy. You just got to power through it.
You're the most successful postseason pitcher in history. Don't be telling them that.
I'm trying to get the pipes like Dero. Dero's big on making sure that we get smaller shirts and make sure we shut pipes up.
I love that. I love that. All the coaches kind of know.
There was a group chat saying that, USA, what's the shirt size? And I'm the only one that puts like, hey, I'll let you know. I need to know what brand is it.
Yeah, I need a medium. He needs a medium, small, medium.
There you go. Hey, Andy, congratulations again. Enjoy the weekend, and we can't wait to see you next year.